Harry Styles is one of the biggest stars in the world right now. It's hard to turn on the radio and not hear one of the former boy banders' chart toppers.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
But his success is hard-won, and Harry has certainly come a long way. In today's video, we will be looking at Harry's rise to fame and where he is today. Harry Edward Styles was born on February 1st, 1994, in Redditch, England, to Anne and Desmond Styles. He grew up alongside his older sister Gemma in the village of Holmes Chapel. When young Harry was just 7, his parents divorced, and his mother went on to marry Robin Twist. Twist had 2 older children, son Mike and daughter Amy, who became Harry's step-siblings. Harry has often said that he had a great childhood and that his parents always supported him in his love for music. As a kid, little Harry would record covers on a karaoke machine from his grandfather. The first song he recorded a cover of was "The Girl of My Best Friend" by Elvis Presley. He also went on to create a band called White Eskimo, where he was the lead singer. White Eskimo won a local Battle of the Bands competition, and this was just the start for Harry's singing career. On April 11th, 2010, at the age of 16, Harry auditioned as a soloist for the 7th season of The X Factor. At his audition, Harry sang "Isn't She Lovely" by Stevie Wonder.
What are you going to sing?
I'll do "Isn't She Lovely" by Stevie Wonder.
Okay, good luck.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Harry went on to the boot camp round of the competition series, but he was sadly cut. But that was not the end of Harry's time on the show. 4 other boys his age also failed to make it to the next round, so these 5 singers were put together into a group that would be mentored by Judge Simon Cowell. The band, which was made up by Harry, Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, Liam Payne, and Louis Tomlinson, got together for 2 weeks to get to know each other and to practice singing together. When it was time to give the band a name, the members all threw out some ideas, and it was Harry's idea to go with One Direction. The name stuck, and the band went on to make history. One Direction's first song together on the show was "Torn" by Endaswap.
That's what's going on. 'Cause nothing's fine, I'm torn. You're a little late.
This performance convinced Cowell that this group was a great choice, and he sent them on to the live shows. One Direction quickly gained popularity in the UK as the live shows aired on television. One Direction came in 3rd place, behind Matt Cardle and Rebecca Ferguson, but the band went on to have massive success. To this day, One Direction remains one of the best-selling boy bands of all time. Their debut single, "What Makes You Beautiful," rose to number 1 on the UK singles chart and became the most pre-ordered single in Sony Music Entertainment's history.
Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody.
They then went on to sign with Columbia Records in the United States. When "What Makes You Beautiful" was released as a single in the US, it debuted at number 28, making it the highest debut of a British act since 1998. The song reached number 4 on that chart and went on to sell over 7 million copies worldwide. And that was just the start for Harry and his fellow bandmates. They went on to sell out 4 world tours, played over 300 concerts, released 4 number 1 albums, had 6 Billboard 100 top 10 hits, had billions of streams, and won multiple awards, such as 28 Teen Choice Awards, 7 American Music Awards, and 4 MTV Video Music Awards. In 2016, Harry suggested that the band go on an indefinite hiatus in order to not exhaust their devoted fanbase, aka Directioners. After One Direction decided to take a break, Harry signed a solo recording deal with Columbia Records. At the same time, he also created his own record label, Erskine Records. For his debut album, Harry and his writing team went on a 2-month writing retreat in Jamaica. His debut single as a solo artist was released on April 7th, 2017. The single Sign of the Times debuted at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at number 1 on the UK singles chart.
You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky.
The single went on to have even more commercial success. Rolling Stone ranked Sign of the Times as the best song of the year, and it won some awards such as a BMI Pop Award, a Brit Award, and an iHeartRadio Music Award. The following month, he released his first solo album, which was entitled Harry Styles. The record debuted a number 1 in multiple countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. The album was a departure from the music Harry did with One Direction. Instead of One Direction's pop and pop rock sound, Harry's music as a solo artist had a more soft rock vibe and took influence from music in the 1970s. Harry's self-titled debut also produced 2 other singles, Two Ghosts and Kiwi.
We're not who we used to be. We're not who we used to be.
In the fall of 2017, he set off on his first headlining concert tour. The set list included some of his original music and covers, as well as some One Direction songs. 2017 was also the year that Harry made his film debut. In Dunkirk, the war film from Christopher Nolan that depicts the Dunkirk evacuation that occurred during World War II, Harry played a soldier named Alex. Harry got the role after beating out thousands of other young actors, and Nolan later said that he did not realize Harry's level of fame when he cast him. He was offered the role simply due to his talent. Dunkirk went on to gross $525 million, making it the highest-grossing World War II film ever, and it was awarded 4 Academy Awards. In 2018, Harry also kicked off his modeling career, appearing in multiple campaigns for the high-fashion brand Gucci. In 2019, Harry returned his main focus to his music. On December 13th of that year, Harry released his second album, Fine Line.
I'm falling again, I'm falling again.
The album was received positively by critics, and it became the biggest sales debut from a British male artist in the United States. It was also placed on the Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list in 2020. The record released a handful of singles, such as Lights Up, Adore You, Falling, Watermelon Sugar, Golden, and Treat People with Kindness. Watermelon Sugar went on to become Harry's most successful single to date.
Watermelon sugar, strawberries on a summer evening.
And it became his first number 1 in the United States. In November of 2019, Harry announced that he would be going on the Love on Tour World Tour that was to support the album Fine Line. In March, Harry announced that he would need to postpone the European leg of the tour due to recent global events. In June, he announced that he would also need to push back the North American leg. As of right now, the tour is set to begin in Tacoma, Washington on August 14th, 2021, and is set to wrap up on Halloween in New York City, aka Harryween. The Central and South America, Europe, and Australia dates of the tour have yet to be rescheduled. 2020 also brought some awards Harry's way. He received the favorite pop rock album for Fine Line at the American Music Awards, was named Variety's Hit Maker of the Year, and received his first 3 Grammy nominations. At the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards, Harry opened the show by performing Watermelon Sugar.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
He also won the Grammy for Best Pop Solo Performance for Watermelon Sugar during the ceremony. Filming for his next project, Don't Worry Darling, wrapped on February 13th, 2021, and fans can expect the film to be released in the next year or so. In the movie, which is a psychological thriller, Harry plays Jack, the lead, alongside of Florence Pugh. Harry is also currently in a relationship with Don't Worry Darling's director, Olivia Wilde. Up next, Harry will star as Tom Burgess in the adaptation of the novel My Policeman. Harry is a very vocal philanthropist and has been involved in charities and campaigns that support gender equality and LGBTQIA rights, as well as getting involved in the March for Our Lives and Black Lives Matter movements. In recent years, he has also donated his hair to the Little Princess Trust, a UK charity that makes wigs for children who have lost their hair because of illnesses. Harry has also cemented his position as a fashion icon and is known for his fashion-forward looks. He is also known for rocking gender-bending outfits, such as when he wore a Gucci gown on the cover of the December 2020 issue of Vogue. He has also praised recent fashion gender lines becoming more and more blurred. He was also voted the most stylish man of the year in 2020 by GQ.